What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dre. I'm back here with another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to fade a haircut. Before all of that, I'm going to need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And please don't forget to subscribe. Press those notification bells. Drop those comments so that I can see what I need to work on. And, you know, if you're a hater, that means I'm doing something right. Hey, without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, everybody. First, I'm gonna start by putting in my balding line, and we're gonna do this all the way around the head. You just wanna do this to make sure that's gonna be your first guideline. And like I said, we're gonna be doing this whole thing right around the head. I know it'll look weird at the beginning, but just be sure to make sure you keep this part even and real consistent. And then we're going to be using the same Andis T outliners that I set the balding line to go in and clean up all the hair that is below the balding line. And I'm only going to be showing you guys one part of the head, even though it will be done all the way around. Excuse the lighting, but I'm gonna take my Andis Masters with the taper level open. I'm gonna be going up about a ½ an inch all the way around. But like I said, that lighting is really harsh on my client. She's very fair complected, so it's causing you guys not to be able to see all of the back, but I will rotate the chair. I'm just going through and cleaning up any loose hair that I may have skipped over, or you know, whatever. After that, I'm gonna start attacking that balding line by using my Andis Masters with the taper level closed in a flicking motion. I'm gonna flick right up into the line just to try to make that line fade out into the balding to give everything a real smooth transition. Just making sure to stay consistent. And be sure to know that you don't need to dig into your client's head. You just need to flick, be smooth with it. The lighter you go, the more hair will take off, and the more flush the clipper is with the scalp, the more hair will take off as well, which will cause you less going back over the same spot. All right, so once that's done, then we're going to take the Andis Masters about half open on the taper level, and we're going to be going halfway up the first guideline, still trying to make sure that I'm staying consistent, just going over my work, any spots that I may have missed. Then we're going to move on to the two guard with the taper level half open. I'm going to be using this to debulk, just taking the guard and running straight up the side of the head. This just allows me to be able to have less hair to work with right around the area that I'm going to be fading. Same thing all the way around the head, staying consistent, even strokes. Then I'm going to be grabbing the one guard and I'm going to close it up, and I'm going to get the area that doesn't look smooth right in between the first and the second guideline, and I'm going to be flicking at that line to lighten it up. Like I said, we're just flicking at that line to lighten it up, so that when we come back with our 0, it'll be able to completely fade it out. Now I'm gonna grab my 2 and I'm going to take that with the taper level closed, and I'm going to flick out the very top guideline that blends into the rest of the hair. Doing this gets a really smooth transition from the main bulk of the hair down into the side of where the fade is, or where it starts. And now we're gonna go with the 1, and we're gonna go open it up halfway, because with the 2 we just lightened up that line. As you can see, we're gonna open it up halfway, we're gonna flick at that line, and it's gonna start to disappear. Be sure that if you are focused on a fade for too long and you just can't seem to get it right, take a step back and look away from the fade and go back and reattack. So I opened up the taper level on the 1, going slightly higher just to make sure everything blends out. Now with that 0, I'm going to open up the taper level halfway, and I'm gonna be able to take out that shadowed line that was from the 1. Just flicking at that line, and you'll see that it disappears. I did more work to the top of the head, but for sake of time and sake of length of the video, I didn't put that in, because the main focus of the video is the fade. So I'm gonna take that 0 and I'm gonna close it up and move down in between the bald area and where the hair first starts to transition up, and just flicking at that line, just working it just to make sure everything is smooth, making sure everything is what I would say is flat. All my terminology isn't the same as everybody's, but this is what I use. So still, like I said, we're working that line, flicking it till it's disappearing, working your taper level up and down. This is the finished product. If you like it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to comment and subscribe. And if you're sitting at home and you just kicking it, you might as well kick it with Dre.